if we look to the answer as to why for so many years we achieved so much, prospered as no other people on earth, it was because here in this land, we unleashed the energy and individual genius of man to a greater extent than has ever been done before. Freedom and the dignity of the individual have been more...
Rome founded Paris, Rome founded London. They are Roman corporations. Et London, the city of the Lord, El, the sun, or Saturn. Paris, Swiss, Paris, for Isis. And what do you find in the centre of Paris? Well, you find the Notre Dame. Who's the Notre Dame? Well, that's Isis. They're telling you. I mean, it's not hard. Now, Rome's an interesting story because Rome, when good old Babylon was destroyed, the priesthood, you know those cardinals, those guys dressed in red? Yeah, Babylon. That's why the whole thing's called Babylon the Great. Get out of her, my people, if you do not want to share with her in her sins, because you will. And we're going to talk about the remedy to get out of Babylon the Great. It's a system of shit served up as freedom for you. Just get a birth certificate and join the corporation and get on the citizenship. What they've done is they've put you on their ship and you think you've got rights because you're on the land. You've got no rights, which are creator given. Let's not use the word God given because we don't want to be churchy now and killers, because that's what they are, and pedophiles. The creator, the cause, the Ein Sof, the Anama, the no-named one. If you name it, it's not them. It's not that one. You come from there, the cause. It's unconditioned consciousness. You are unconditioned consciousness. Blissful. Blissful. That's your true nature. So why are you suffering? Why are you sick? Because of this system. It's got to go, and it will go. And we're going to bring it down with our consciousness and peaceful non-compliance, guys. Preach the word. Peaceful non-compliance. Don't comply with these bastards. The phonies. They set up a good old system, all right? Yeah. They set up a system where you don't have any rights anymore. Don't go to court saying, I have rights and God-given rights. Don't do that because you haven't. You've got services, privileges, and benefits. And you might want to check Black's Law Dictionary to find out what that means. It means you're a freaking slave. Privileges, yeah, you can go to jail, that's a privilege. You can pay tax, that's a benefit. Benefits them. It's all rigged and stacked in their favour. You can't win in court, there's no remedy. It's a slave ship. How did they get us enslaved? Well, I wonder. Well, when a child is born, it comes through a birth canal, doesn't it? So when the ship comes in the high waters from another land, which has different laws, and cannot trade with another country unless it has maritime law, it comes into the birthing canal, B-E-R-T-H, yeah? Right? Birth, same stuff, canal, birth, the docks. There's always a doctor when a child is born, isn't there? That's the docks, yeah? A certificate of manifest. Oh, here's a baby. A statement of live birth. And they got your parents to inform. It says it on your birth certificate, the informants. This is it. This is my slave. Bonded, certified. It's certified because it was a statement of birth, live birth. And what the government did was it says, oh yes, beautiful, we've got two, Palmina Bonacci and Vittoria Bonacci have just informed that they've got something has manifested into the world. That's the certificate of manifest that the captain gives when he comes into the docks, into the port, in the canal, the birth canal. And he gives the port authorities this docket, a warehouse docket. And that's what this is, guys. That's your birth certificate. It's certified. Why would they have to certify it? Remember that word, because in the second half, you'll realise how important that word is. Because that's how they got the wool over you, because their documents are certified. And we go to court. Do you certify your documents when you go to court? There you go. That's how they do it. So then they certify it, the government, and then puts it on bond paper. Bondsman, slave, yeah. And then gives you a certified copy. And you run off and go, oh, look at this. Oh, I got a birth certificate. Oh, I'm a citizen. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're a citizen, all right. On their ship. It's a ship. And the waters they've put all around the planet with their little pyramids around the world. And you see the little watermark 2 foot off the ground, that little bronze, that little strip, that little mark that goes around. That's the water. They've brought the water up to there, wherever you see these pyramids, and they rule. Washington, D.C.'s got that Washington Monument, 666 foot of granite monument. Rome has the largest natural obelisk in the middle of St. Peter's Square, stolen off Cairo by Julius Caesar, because the Julian dynasty is the family that started these corporations. Because he and his son, adopted son Augustus, were the first gods, sons of God, to rule an empire. And the republic went bye-byes. Just like the Vatican did 30 years ago in America, in 1881 on the 21st of February. The 1881 Act. It's an act. They're acting. The US is a corporation, not the United States of America, the Republic. And the churchgoers have been indoctrinated to think that it's a Christian country. No, the Christians were killing the indigenous people, converting them to Christ by the edge of the sword, putting them into concentration camps. They call, what do they call them, reservations? The Indians are in reservations. Look at our Aborigines. You reckon they have suicide in our jails? No, mate. No, they're poisoned. They're killed. They're murdered by the policemen. Because half of the police force, if not 90%, are animals. Unconscious animals. Bullies that have no place doing what they're doing. It's all criminal, all of it. There's nothing redeemable in it at all. Nothing. Consciousness must come to save this planet.
Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.